Hello and welcome to another edition of Breakthrough. I'm your host Olusegun, where it's such a great pleasure to have you again on our screen. This is the Breakthrough Show, and this on this show you will learn some skills, some idea, some methods to improve your life. You also will engage with people that have done so much great thing in their life, and the lesson, the technique, the strategy which they use in achieving that great success, they will share with you on this program. Today is a solo program, is a solo episode whereby I'm going to be sharing with you how to help yourself to a higher level through power of focus. And this is an idea which I've implemented, used in my own life, and used with my clients to help them to be able to attain their desired goal in life. And I want you to just pay attention, get your piece of paper, get your pen ready as we share the secret of the power of focus and some other uh, techniques and strategy and tools which can make you a very successful person. Now, the law of focus or the power of focus is such that it can help you to place all your attention on the result, the outcome which you want to attain. The law of focus states that whatever you focus on appears in your life. Focus actually allow you to channel your resources, channel your mind to actually get a result that you want in your life. I don't know how long you've been struggling with your dreams, with your vision, but I can guarantee you if you put focus at the hem of your desire, at the hem of your dream, you will have results. Ellen Keller said, when one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. When we are distracted, we are not focusing on the new door that is open. And this happened over and over and over again. I've seen people beating themselves up because of failure, because of mistake. But whereas failure is a teacher. Mike Murdoch said, failure is a teacher. When you fail, you're supposed to learn a lesson from your failure so that next, when you try again, you will not fail again by taking the lesson from the previous failure and focusing on what actually you can do to achieve your dreams and your goal. So if you have a desire to move to the next level in your life, you cannot do without the power of focus. The more you focus on something, the more it becomes possible. The more you look with intent, the more you devote your time, your energy towards something, the more it expands before you and become a reality. Whatever you dwell your mind on will occur. That is the law of nature. When you focus on your mind on your project or your assignment or your work or your career, you will be good at it, and then you will have the outcome which you desire. You see, the mind can only handle one thought at a time. That's why it is ideal for one to specialize. I know that a lot of time they want you to try this, try that, try A, try B, because they said that you don't know which one will result in an outcome in the breakthrough. But what I realized is that those people that are focused on one thing, maybe one skill, one idea, or one talent, and they put all their effort over a long term, over a long period of time, they eventually become very, very good and have absolute success in those fields. For example, if I mentioned Michael Jackson, you know that Michael Jackson, his only focus is music. If I mention Michael Jordan, you know his main focus, only thing that they focus on is basketball. If I mention Tiger Wood, you know Tiger Wood focus only on golf all his entire life. And by focusing on just one thing, one talent, one vision, he became one of the best uh, golfer in the world. Michael Jordan became one of the best basketballer in the world. Michael Jackson became one of the best singer in the world, musician in the world. So there is great power behind being focused on one thing and getting yourself driven by that thought and idea. Where the focus is directed, that is where your energy goes. Wherever you put your focus, that's where your energy goes. The unfortunate thing that happened to many dreamers or many people that have vision or visionarian is that they diffuse their focus. When you spread out your focus, it loses strength. For example, you remember the simple magnifying glass experiment that we do in elementary science? When we focus the magnetic magnifying glass in the sun and we focus the ray of the sun to a particular place, maybe a paper, it caught fire and there is fire that will start because the ray was focused in one spot. But when the magnifying glass is moved or the ray is spread out in many directions, it has no effect. So likewise also, it's the power of focus. Focus that is directed to a particular mission, vision, or project, we always produce results no matter what. When you focus your mind on one assignment to do and you avoid any other thing, any other distraction, any other diversion, you will have an absolute result. Now, let me share something with you that affects most people from having focus. And that thing is distraction. No matter what you want to do in life, you will have distraction. And the strangest truth is that the opposite of distraction is not focus. The opposite of distraction is traction. The opposite of distraction is traction. So, what is traction? Traction is the pulling towards an intent. It's like the pulling of something on a particular track, maintaining a particular track, pulling in the direction of the intent. So, conversely, distraction is the pulling in the opposite direction. There is no way you will want to do something that a distraction will not come your way. Distraction comes in about two ways. Number one is through external trigger or external source, and also internal source or trigger. External trigger or source of distraction can be maintained or can be switched off. Maybe if it is noise, for example, if it is phone, if it is family, friends and family causing distraction, or even work colleagues causing distraction, you can easily deal with that. But the one that most people struggle with is the distraction coming from their inner self, from their own mind and emotion. And the source of this is rooted in our thinking, our desire to either seek pleasure or avoid pain. Many people avoid focusing on their work, maybe because of what is going on in their mind. Like when some people get to their work, and because they don't like their working environment, they don't like the manager, they don't like the colleagues, or there's something going on in their life. So they will do everything, like maybe going for a coffee, going to the toilet, checking email, checking text, all to avoid doing the work they are meant to do because they're having internal conflict. But supposing they are enjoying the work, they have pleasure in the work, they wanted to achieve that result, they see what they are doing, whether for themselves or for the family. For example, some people they cannot even hold um 10 minutes or half an hour focus to with their wife or with their children to spend time with them. They get distracted, they quickly jump back to phone or jump on back to TV. So these issue are something which is happening within them. If they are not comfortable to be around someone, to give an attention to someone, it's because they have not apply or um, relate that activity with pleasure in their heart or in their mind. So this affects their ability to focus and give absolute attention to what is they're doing at that particular time. So what do you do to be focused? Because there's a saying that said, we don't fail. We fail because we have a broken focus. When you make your mind up about what you want to do, you also create a time in between what you are doing or what you want to do to allow distraction. When distraction comes, you acknowledge what distracts you and move straight back into what you're doing. That is one of the best techniques to deal with distraction. You acknowledge what want to distract you. If it is text, if it is email that came in between of what you want to do, acknowledge it and continue what you're doing. The second approach is to ignore whatever that want to distract you. You ignore whatever that want to take your focus away from what you want to do. You say to yourself, I'm going to finish what I want to do now, and until when I finish, I'm not doing anything else. So you block that time for mainly to do what you want to do until you receive your outcome. And then what is distracting you, you use it as the reward for succeeding in what you actually want to do. Like for example, if I've decided to spend time to create a video or to write a book, I make sure that I keep doing what I want to do, and then phone or Facebook or TV that is trying to distract me, I will use it as a reward for my completing the project or the assignment that I've set for myself. Now, let me go deeper by helping you to deal with distraction. Search for a very ideal environment. create a solitude. Go to places where you will not need to use your phone or access to internet. Then you sit down there and create your work. Maybe you're writing a book, or even if you need to spend time with your wife, your children, make sure that anything that usually distracts you, like phone, like TV, like game and whatever, you take it away from that environment. You remove yourself from that environment completely. You also can apply this strategy by anticipating distraction and create response policy. But for example, note things that will distract you during the time you wish to focus. Write them down, make a list. This may include an emergency call. You divert emergency call and said, okay, if I'm focused on what I'm doing now, if I'm writing, creating, or doing my work, or spending time with my family, if there's an emergency, delegate someone that will be responsible for that emergency. If it is media, if it is email update, if it is customer, if it is anything that will have break your focus, you send those things to someone else to be responsible for that during the period when you are trying to focus and achieve. Another option is for you to plan and commit and execute. Your plan, you make a better plan, or you make a simple plan. And a plan is better than no plan. So the plan will be, okay, for 1 hour, I'm going to do my work, project, school assignment, report, business plan. I'm going to spend 1 hour to do it, and I'm going to allow 5 minutes of break to fix or to respond to things that will distract me. So you are going to spend 55 minutes to do your work, or 40 minutes to do your work, and 20 minutes to respond to your distraction. So in doing so, you become accomplished and you become successful in the plan that you set for yourself. Another thing I want you to bear in mind, in order for you to use the power of focus to harness and to help you to succeed, is to make sure that your to-do list is flexible. When you are not too rigid and when there is not too many stuff on your to-do list, you will do what you want to do with the distraction embedded in it, and you will still feel satisfied. But if, for example, you make a list of 40 things to do and you are able to do only 10, that sense of failure of not completing the remaining 30 on your list will take the energy out of you. So you break down things you want to do. If you have 40 things to do, you make sure that you break it down into chunks. And you do it in stages. And as you do what you want to do in stages, you incorporate a little bit of time for your distraction, to fix your distraction, and then you go back to your work and complete the job. Another option is for you to cultivate discipline. Do what you want to do at a particular time. For example, you can create or make a plan that every morning, first thing in the morning, between 7 and 9 a.m., I'm going to do my job or things that I've planned to do, write my book, write my project, spend time. Or you can say, oh, every Friday night is family time. So you switch off everything and you focus on the family for Friday night. It could be Sunday. For example, I Sunday afternoon after I've been out in the morning, there is no other thing I want to do on Sunday than to spend time with my family and at home. So you become disciplined on that, and there's no negotiable. There's no negotiation on that. It's on it, it's non-negotiable. A particular time that you want to use as a tool or as a time to be focused on one thing and one thing alone, and you have no other things that you will allow to distract you. And finally, in order for you to be focused, you need to enjoy what you want to do. There's no point in you um, banging your head against the wall trying to achieve something when you are not positive about it. Your sense, your feeling must be aligned with what you want to do. You must enjoy your work. You must enjoy the task that you want to do. If you are not emotionally uh, um, happy with the task you want to do, you will look for an excuse, a distraction to avoid doing that work. I hope these things, this idea, these tools um, is of help to you. And if you have any question, you can send in your question now. Um, if you want me to coach you on how to become successful, how to attain success, even to coach you on these topics of focus, you can text me on the number on your screen and describe what you actually need to do, your goal, what's the issues or challenges you're facing, and then I will be there to help you to succeed. So my name remains Olusegun Awe. It's such a great pleasure to be part of this moment with you, and want you to check on our other shows on YouTube, on Facebook, and I wish you the best and success in life. Till I see you again, this is Breakthrough Show by Olusegun Awe. Have a great time. Bye bye.